Hello, hello, hello. It's Georgia Time Podcast YouTube channel. Before we get started, I would like for you to hit that subscribe button, click the bell, hit that like button, and then click share. Now let's get this popping. Okay, The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5. Sorry, not sorry episode. One of the best episodes. I tend to like this season, but I just want to talk about Sorry Not Sorry episode because it all stems around Monique and her meeting. So Monique and Candace, as we know, gets into this physical fight, or physical altercation rather. And now Monique asks Karen to basically get the girls together so, she can just kind of address some things. She didn't say she was coming there to say, take my side, none of that. But my whole thing, reason why I'm talking about this situation is because we're human and we do go through things, and we can't condemn Monique. We can't beat her up. We can't, hang her out to dry, because everybody does things and handle things differently, and we learn from the mistakes. This stuff that doesn't kill us make us strong. So when we make mistakes, we learn from them, and I feel like this is a learning point for Monique and Candace. Now Candace told her psychiatrist, or whoever, her therapist, whatever he is, her therapist, that she was she didn't play a role. She did. She played a major role in this debacle. She played a major role in it. Whether she wanted to say she did or not, she did. Because she was barking, talking about drag me, drag me, drag me, when you don't know what the other person has going on inside them. Obviously, there was something built up between these two. We all know that from this season, previous season. And Monique, go back to what she said. She said, I'm putting my husband on the shelf with Monique. One of them are bound to fall off. Well, Monique just happened to fall off. Now I'm hoping the husband don't fall off. Okay, so Candace, she just happened to fall off. Candace happened to fall off, and whatever Monique has going on, whatever they got, it came to a head and it burst. And that fight was just, it was what was the pulse that was lying underneath, and it came to a head. So Candace played a role. She was barking. She was barking. So, the ladies in their whole, black women and we're this and that, take that stereotype and put a pin in it, because I'm tired of it. Everybody goes through aggression. We all go through aggression, okay? Aggression, it is what it is. But don't beat somebody up when they're already down. There will come a point where she will feel remorseful, and it may be at the point in time when her and Candace actually come to a sit down, or it may be tonight, it may be 2-3 years from now. Whatever it's gonna come whenever it's gonna come. But it's not for us to be like saying, well, that's who she is, because she doesn't walk around fighting in her life every day. I mean, you do have people that do walk around, and fight every day. But she's just not one of those people, not according to what we see. And I'll never hear her in the blog anybody she out there beating somebody up because they maybe took a parking spot. But I'm just saying, it is what it is, and people do learn from their mistakes. This was nothing but a mistake. It was a mistake. And boy, I tell you, we got people just going crazy. Yeah, I just feel like, Monique made that mistake. And we gotta live and let people learn from their mistakes. You learn and you live and you move on. You just move on. And I feel like, her and Candace both need to, at some point, do have a sit down. Because I believe if they would have had this powwow back here at the lake house, or somewhere where they had a good mediator, not that Giselle, because I'm getting ready to talk about her. I'm getting ready to go in on her. But not Giselle, then maybe, just maybe, at the winery, this wouldn't have taken place. So she had already admitted. So it was sitting there and it was about to bust, and it just happened to burst at the winery. It burst. It came to a head. And I feel sorry for both, because I like both of the ladies Who I do not like are those two green-eyed devils. And Wendy is barking right on up in that trail because Wendy's sitting there talking about women empowerment and black women. Well, here now's the time you support your sister. Yeah, so support her. Don't talk about her. Support her and everything. But let's get talking about this Giselle. Now this Giselle, they was sitting there and she done come in with this big burly man, bull, whatever you say, a man, I guess. This big burly man. Here she comes in with him, all for a sit down with some ladies, some tea and crumpets, and she come in like it wasn't a meal. We talking about a women sit down because two women had an altercation, and she come in here like it's Michael and her, or my. I'm not gonna say Michael because no man will fight a woman. No man fight a woman. Take that back. But one night, no man ain't got to fight with somebody. We talking about two women, and here she comes. And then has the audacity to talk about an image with her and her husband, those two. Who this man has set the population in the church and has set it on fire. He done took a whole new name to adultery and cheating. And she talking about a god-darn image. Girl, bye. Take several seats and you can exit stage left. And I guarantee you will not be Miss Giselle. Bye-bye. Boop. God give you the boot. Get out of your messy boot self. You're just messy. You're just messy. Plain old messy boots. Girl. Your husband done set the population on fire in church. And you talking about an image. That's why you not married today. You been jealous of Monique since day freaking one. So you been waiting on this. So you ignited that fire. If anybody, y'all want to know who ignited that fire, it's Giselle. Go all the way back to when Monique was pregnant. When this stuff started, Giselle threw that rock. And she hit her little nasty yellow hands. I'm telling you now, it's Giselle. She started it all. So I'm hoping that the lady come to terms. I had to get on that green-eyed devil because she gonna have the audacity to mention something about a god-darn image. And she the one sitting up here, and I said, God-darn image. She better take several seats. And I'm sick of her and Wendy and all they little snubby looks that they were making. Like, it's just crazy. The one somebody has some sense. Motherhood has changed her. Her husband may be cheating on her left and right, doing things. I don't know what's going on in their marriage, but motherhood has changed her. And I like her stance on everything. But that Giselle, oh my goodness, and red and the green-eyed devil. Now, I was looking at the next couple, coming up later on in the season, and I don't see Monique as much, and I know she made the statement by saying you all can leave me out or whatever you may have coming up, choose her. But I also see in latter episodes that it's going to Monique is going to look like, not Monique, but Candace look like she's going to be wanting somebody to take a side. And see, that's what Monique did not come for. She didn't come for nobody to take no sides. She really didn't. She just came to basically address herself, address the situation. It wasn't that she didn't, she wasn't remorseful. She said that, but darn it, she was embarrassed by her action. She was embarrassed by her reaction to the situation. And like I said, we're human, and if you haven't been in a heated situation, wait is coming, because you don't know how you're going to react when you get in a heated debate with somebody, a heated argument, and you don't know what's going to happen unless you just really want them. Now, a lot of people can walk away and just be like, you know what, I'm through. But when you got that little barking chihuahua, talking about, and she was heated when she made that post, that post about you asking, you shall receive, seeking, you shall find, knocking, the door should be open unto you. But you don't need to be sitting up there barking at nobody. People got stuff going on in their life, especially in this day and time. Now, I know this one recorded in 2020, but especially in this day and time, people got a lot on their plate. I wouldn't be trying to bark up nobody's darn tree. I'm not trying to ignite any fights, start any fights, or be provoked, let alone be the provoker or just me on the other side. I try to stay away from trouble. So, I do. I don't have time for mess. One thing I will not be in is mess. But that Giselle. I tell you, these two right here talking about an image. Girl, she better take several seats. I mean, she can't dress. She is the most tackiest housewife I've ever seen. I dub her as the tackiest housewife. So, Andy Cole, when you giving out your awards this year during the holiday time, please give Giselle the most tackiest award, because that, my friend, has earned it well. That's all I really have to say about the ladies. But this episode was one that I did really have to come and do a review on. Sorry, not sorry. But like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, hit the like, hit share, and check me out on Cha Cha Times podcast, anchor.fm. Please check me out, because I am giving out all the news, the latest news, the tea, the hottest gossip. So yes, check me out. And Tim Norman's case is October the 9th, and Terica Ellis is tomorrow. I want to make sure I got that in, so you'll know, because I'm not going to do another video tonight. So yes, I just want to talk about that, because that was in my last video, that his court appearance will be October the 9th, and Terica is tomorrow. So hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.
Like this weekend. It does. Wow. It does. They wouldn't wait. It upsets me today to think about it. No one should put their hands on anyone. The moment you put your hands on somebody, that's what you draw the narrative that black women continue to be angry and violent. That's a problem. Every day, I'm on the front lines fighting for the rights of people of color. I thought, had this streak of violence and you were going to keep doing this over and over again, I would share the same opinion, but I don't. No, I appreciate it. If Monique is willing to admit that she has a problem, and she has, as her friend, and as her friends, I think it's important that we try to help her. Okay, several things. Hold on, let me look at my notes. Okay, you're acting like this is a one-off. All of a sudden on this day, oh my God, you lost it. The year I met you, you said you would punch me in the face. One step away from getting your face punched in. The year after that, you and Robert got into an umbrella situation. Okay, so I told you about with this umbrella. The year after that, you told Candace you would drag her